Kate, are you excited about the additional Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in our vending machine now?
I'm a little, yeah. I think it's exciting. We got to find the people to buy the first 2 packs first, right?
Yeah, there's 2, 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 3 there total.
3. Okay.
I'm zooming in on this photo. I just took this photo of it. At first, I thought maybe the vendor of the vending machine had not adequately got the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups inserted there.
Like, didn't stuff it down far enough?
Yes. And I thought, maybe those peanut butter cups are just... And then I looked a little bit closer, and sure enough, it says right there, I see 3 peanuts.
3?
Yep. Yeah, right behind the 2 peanut butter cups. Now, I'm concerned because right now, the 2 peanut butter cups go for $1.25, $1.25.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious if the vendor is going to jack the rate, once the additional cup is front and center.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice.
So we see there's 210 calories in 2 peanut butter cups, which, according to my math, then would make it 315 calories. That's still not too bad.
Now, wait a second. Okay, I'm zooming. Does it say 2 per cup or per package?
Oh.
I can't see. It says...
I believe that says per... You're right. That is kind of blurry. I think it says per pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like on Pop-Tarts, when they give you the nutritional information, Pop-Tarts come in packs of 2. But it's per Pop-Tart. And it's like, why are you telling me that this is a 2 serving? This is, I'm going to eat the second Pop-Tart. Just like, I'm going to eat the second peanut butter cup. Don't tell me per cup. Tell me the package. So I can't read. Maybe it does say per package on there.
Yes.
So, okay.
Now, because I started looking this up, since it's not very, we need a wireless microphone in here so I could just walk out there. Online it says 232. Yeah, don't you think that'd be a good justification for a wireless mic, Kate?
I think so. So we can check on the vending machine.
Yeah, we need to inspect the vending machine while talking. Online it says 232 calories, 1 package, 2 cups. So there you go. Okay.
But 3 peanut butter cups coming soon in our vending machine.
So this is the kind of thing that really thrills the entire office, I feel.
I like the reflection of your face in the picture.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I'm impressed with how clean that glass is. Do you think the vending machine guy wipes that thing down?
Maybe. Current times.
Surely we're not the ones doing that.
I mean, if you are the one leaning on the glass going, 3 peanut butter cups, I'm hoping that you will wipe it down after you leave smudges on it.
Oh, yeah. But... some forehead grease.
Right.
Gunk.
Some chin grease.
Resting up against him. Yeah.
Nose, cheeks. Ew.
So this should be pretty thrilling. I kind of feel for Shannon. Shannon here in our office has been our business manager for a long time, is taking a job with corporate, and so she's I think she's a really big Reese's Peanut Butter Cup fan, and so she's going to be robbed of this peanut butter cup upgrade as we move from a 2 Reese's Peanut Butter Cup vending machine company to a 3 peanut butter cup vending machine building, I should say, because I can't speak to the other buildings. So,
well, I mean, there's nothing saying that Shannon can't come back just to get her peanut butter cup on, right?
Actually, I do believe that's a rule. She's not allowed to return. Yeah, it's once you go corporate, sorry, you're not allowed back in the building.
You can't come back.
Right. Don't tell Kurt. Don't tell our CEO I said that. But
okay.
And Kurt, if you're listening, thanks for listening, man. Of all the different choices you have, yeah, great.
Thanks, Kurt.
Listening on the KJO app in Hayes, or maybe you're in town. Either way, thanks.
Maybe. Yeah. Shameless plug for our boss.
Yep. Oh, man. Best CEO a company could ever ask for, right, Kate?
Absolutely. We love Kurt, David.
I don't think you were fast enough there, but yeah.
No, I was breathing. Sorry.
I was breathing. What are you thinking over there?
I feel like I'm allowed to do that, Matt.
How rude. Supposed to breathe during breaks when we're not talking. Wait until a song comes on.
No breathing allowed. Hey, Matt, did you ever watch Little House on the Prairie?
No, I did not. Now, is that the one is it Michael Landon?
That was the Michael Landon one, yeah.
Okay. I was aware of it, but I don't think I ever watched any of it.
You would have watched probably reruns because it ran from 74 to 83.
Okay, I was going to say, I remember him potentially dying and it being a big thing.
Yeah.
And me being like, who's that guy with the dreamy hair?
Dreamy hair for sure.
Yeah, that's what I said as like a 5-year-old, yeah.
Yeah. I think he died in the early 90s. I could be wrong. But Little House on the Prairie, based on the books of Laura Ingalls Wilder. And she wrote about growing up in the 1870s and 1880s in Wisconsin, Kansas, and Minnesota. It also, when the show was on, it had a big boost to those books as well. Well, now it's getting a fan reboot. It's going to the reboot category. So they're going to be making a new Little House on the Prairie.
Now you say it's a fan reboot? What's that mean?
Well, I think the fans said, hey, you know what we should bring back? So I think it was started by like a fan request.
Like a petition, change.org or something like that?
Bring back Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Do a White House petition, whitehouse.gov petition.
Right.
Like, isn't that right? Like, if they get 10,000, something like that, there's some number where the White House has to issue some kind of statement about a
if
petition.
they have to address it.
Yeah, like it's like either 10,000 or 100,000. Yeah, they can't just ignore it.
I would hope that it's more than 10,000, right?
I don't know. So first, I'm already Googling and see that Michael Landon died in 1991.
Okay. Cancer, right?
I believe so. I didn't click through. How many petitions? White House response. The next thing I'm Googling. As of October 16th, 2016, 323 White House petitions have met their signature thresholds. Okay, so specifically this is called the We the People petitioning system.
Okay.
And notable petitions, Death Star. I guess people wanted the Death Star to be made.
Okay.
In 2012, a petition was created urging the government to create a Death Star as an economic stimulus and job creation measure. Gained more than 25,000 signatures. So yeah, the threshold is not that high.
25,000?
Yeah, 25,000.
Okay. 25,000 still sounds better than 10,000, I think.
See, the original threshold was set at 5,000 signatures and was raised to 25,000. And then raised again to 100,000. Okay, so apparently now it's up to 100,000. That's the threshold.
Wow.
So, but we don't think necessarily that this idea to reboot, what's it called again?
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie, right. Pretty certain I was forced to read that as a kid in school.
We did the audiobook last summer, the girls and I did.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty good. But I'm wondering if the fan reboot has anything to do with like current times. Like because of 2020, let's go back to simpler times. Let's, reboot this show.
They've been in kind of a reboot everything mode for a while now, right?
True. I was just thinking like, here's a show of simpler times.
Oh, I see.
And yeah.
Much like Willow. The times of Willow were so much more simple than today.
Right. I do have a friend who's, when everything shut down in March and all the kids were home, she was like, we need something as a family that we can watch. And Little House on the Prairie, I think it's on Netflix, maybe Hulu. I don't know. The whole series. And so they watched the whole series as a family all the way through. I'm thinking, good job. Well done.
Oh, it's a pretty lengthy watch.
I think they were all like an hour-long episode, but from 1974 to 1983, they watched the whole series.
Okay.
She was just looking for something for their family and that, was appropriate for everybody and, yeah, not as hot topic as what was going on in current times, and they landed on that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be watching this reboot. Not really up my alley, I don't think. If I have children that I'm not aware of, Kate, I might watch it, but
that I didn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe they will make themselves known by the time it comes out, and then we'll watch it together. I don't know.
I mean, it's not up my alley per se, but for the same reason of being able to watch something with my girls that's appropriate and wholesome or whatever. And they enjoyed listening to the book. So I don't know. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. But
yeah, wholesome family romp.
Romp on the prairie. Yeah, that's not exactly my jam, but
Okay, maybe not a romp, but
a jamboree.
I don't know. I feel like it's probably not much of a jamboree either. I don't know.
I was just trying to think of an old-timey word. Hoedown.
There you go. Hoedown on the prairie.
Hoedown on the prairie.
It's a goal family hoedown. I don't know. This show does not seem like something that there'd be a lot of action happening, and I consider Hoedown to be a pretty action-packed kind of situation.
True. There is a scene where the wolves try to attack the horses, and they try to make it across the river, and they lose the dog. There's a little bit of like action because of no bridges and civilization. And
so did you not have to read this book as a kid?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because when I read it with the girls on the audiobook, it was new to me. So I don't think I read this.
I feel like I was forced to read it, and my guess is part of it is because of the Kansas relation in it, but I don't know.
Well, because there was history days. Did you ever have to do history days?
Probably. I don't remember anything being branded that specific way, though.
It was like a competition where you had to there was a theme every year. Okay.
No.
Never mind. Yeah, or Kansas history. I would think that would be something that you maybe had to do it for, but I don't know. Little House on the Prairie, getting a reboot.
Can't wait.
Whoop whoop. I just wonder who's going to play Michael Landon. Who are they going to get with dreamy hair?
Who's going to play Michael Landon?
Yeah,
I don't know, Kate. Do you have any suggestions as to who will play the Michael Landon character on Little House on?
I'm trying to think of who's got dreamy hair right now. Who's got really good hair?
Well, if George Clooney went back to his Facts of Life / Roseanne,
exactly. Yeah,
hair days / early ER or whatever.
Yeah, he's awfully grizzly right now, though. So, let's think. Who's got really?
Oh yeah, you can't pull it off. Not with this Floby hair,
right? When Brad Pitt grows his hair out, or
you think Brad Pitt will do the Little House on the
Matthew McConaughey? There you go, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get across this river. No.
No, I think you're right. I think that's perfect.
Okay. Gosh, I slept so terrible last night.
Did you?
I did. I had 2 glasses of wine, and you would have thought I had a whole bottle of wine. Like, it just sat in my tummy. And at one point, I was even like, okay, do I have to go get up and sit in front of the toilet and, try to puke?
Oh, my God,
Like,
Kate.
It was just, my stomach was so... I was so uncomfortable, and then I was hot, and then I was cold. And I was like, I had 2 glasses of wine. This is ridiculous. Like, this can't be like a hangover. This was so I turned on my little crickets chirping and laid there a little bit, and I even went out to the couch for a little bit. And then when it was time to get up, it was like, ugh, again? Do I have to?
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about your wine drinking for a while.
Oh, gosh.
What's happened?
I don't think we've talked about your drinking lately, Kate.
Yeah, what's the deal there?
I like red wine.
Okay.
And I drank a little bit over Christmas. But no, I haven't been drinking as much. But I don't know, is it because I haven't been drinking? Well, I drank over the weekend for Christmas, but I don't know. Do you think my body's like, girl, can't drink as much as you used to? So
well, that's what I was curious about. I thought maybe your tolerance had dropped because if 2 glasses of wine throws you off, I thought that maybe was a regular session for you.
Well, that's not unheard of. That's a bottle is now unheard of, which did not used to be unheard of. I broke the cork though the other night. On Christmas night. I broke the cork, and then because I broke the cork, I just threw it away. And Ronnie was like, "Did you mean to do that?" I'm like, "Do what?" And he's like, "You threw the cork away." I'm like, "Well, guess we're drinking the bottle tonight." Because no, I did not mean to do that, and I don't have any of those fancy stoppers.
Well, I'm confused. So you broke the cork?
Yeah. I mean, we were still able to open the bottle.
Right. So I'm confused. You said you broke the cork and then you accidentally threw away a broken cork?
Yeah, because I could have flipped it over to re-cork the bottle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I threw away the broken part for sure, but the main part of the cork...
The whole thing went in there.
That I could have... Yeah, I could have reused it, but instead we drank the whole bottle of wine.
You didn't try doing some kind of saran wrap reseal or something like that?
No.
Saran wrap rubber band hack?
No, I just did the old down the hatch. But see, that's the thing. I drank more on Christmas than I did last night. And I did not feel this way on Christmas night. My stomach was rumbling. And nothing, like I didn't puke. I didn't have any other problems, but I was just awake.
Jeez.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just I feel like I need to start having a bell goes off. Ding, 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 ding. Whenever you say puke on the show. It seems like it's something that
it's part of my life.
Comes up a lot. Yeah.
Part of my life. Yeah, but I slept horrible last night. So definitely, you know how I let myself have like those 20-minute close my eyes sessions. I think I'm going to give myself 30 minutes this afternoon.
Oh, whoa, look at you go.
And by this afternoon, I hope to make it to noon.
Wild.
It's usually around 3 o'clock, but I don't know if I'm going to last that long. I am so tired today.
Yeah, well, things slow down after the holidays a little bit here at the radio station, too. So,
right?
You might be able to not only upgrade from a 20-minute nap or whatever you want to call it to a 30-minute. Hey, maybe you could even try like 35, maybe even 40 minutes, Kate, if you're feeling especially wild.
Well, if I go early, maybe. If it's later in the day, I can't go that long because then I won't sleep tonight. But I was going to go. Sometimes I like to go out to the car to close my eyes. But today, I think it's too cold. So I might just grab my coat and go under my desk. I mean, that's how tired I am today, Matt. I'm going to George Costanza it.
Oh, good Seinfeld reference there, Kate.
Thank you.
Is that did you have a Friends equivalent, but you knew I wouldn't be able to follow?
No, no.
Okay.
No. I was waiting for you to be surprised that I went with Seinfeld because I'm a Friends fan, so I'm not smart enough to reference Seinfeld type of thing. There's
an episode of Seinfeld where George wants to be able to pull off having naps at work, and so he has his desk retrofitted with an alarm clock and very nap friendly. And he goes to sleep under his desk. Mm-hmm. I saw Larry David, who is the co-creator of Seinfeld,
right?
And the lead writer for most of the time it was on the air. I saw on YouTube the other day, it presented this old interview with Charlie Rose, and I watched it, and I was like, man, this is really good. And I thought, man, it's too bad that Charlie Rose turned out to be a complete creep because he was a good interviewer.
I know.
What are you going to do?
I barely even got through you saying Charlie Rose without
puking, Kate?
Gagging in my mouth. Puking. I know, I try not to say it. But yes, you're right. It's too bad because he was a good interview, but he is a big ol' dirty creep. So I'm all about the cancel culture for that.
That said, I hope you have a good nap time today, Kate.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. If I was smart, maybe I'd have kind of a bigger lunch than normal. So I could go help myself into that nap with a little bit of a food coma.
Okay. Is that a tip?
No, I don't know. I just know that, sometimes when you've eaten too much, you're like, oh, I could take my nap now.
Yeah. Do you ever worry, though, if you put a bunch of food into you, taking a nap shortly thereafter? I'm like, maybe I should try to stay awake and move around a little bit more so that the calories don't just, bake themselves into my fat cells or whatever.
Go right to my second chin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
Pack on a third chin, maybe.
Sometimes I worry about that, but sometimes I'm like, there's no amount of walking around this office that I'm going to be able to do to keep that lunch off my hips. I got to hit the treadmill.
I think your chins look great, Kate.
Thanks, Matt. You're very sweet.
It's better. It's better to have two chins than none. Would you be rather chin? You've seen people like that, right?
I have seen chinless people. It's weird.
So, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, weird.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Chins are great, so embrace your chins.
Right?
Not just you, but the listener. Embrace your chins.
Embrace them.
Savor them. Just, savor them.
Savor the chin, Matt. Is that what you just said?
Yes. I don't know, Kate. Come on.
Come on. Chins are funny.
Chins are pretty funny. Trying to think of a specific one.
Monty has a dimple chin. Not a butt chin, a dimple chin.
Oh.
And
okay.
Both of our girls, we could tell on their sonogram pictures that they were going to have dimples too.
Really?
On their chin. Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Yeah. And my chin looks like a leprechaun chin. You know, like the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, how his chin juts out like that.
Let me see. Notre Dame. Leprechaun?
Yeah, the leprechaun. My brother and I both have that like jutting out chin.
Oh yeah, you have that. You don't have that little beard thing happening though, so that's good.
Not today, I don't.
Right, you shaved this morning?
No, that's a Saturday thing.
Oh wow, you can go that many days between the shaves, huh?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm jealous.
I do. Oh my gosh.
I gave up and finally decided I'm shaving every day.
Are you?
Yeah, I used to be an every other day shaver.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would find if I skipped a day, so that would make it that'd be 2 days between shaves, I guess, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was too difficult to shave. And I was like, you know what? Let's just make this easy and just make this an everyday thing. And so I shave every day. Kate, exciting. Monty
shaved for his colonoscopy. And I was like, what's happening?
Where did he shave?
No.
Don't be dirty, Kate. I just meant, did he shave in the front of the mirror or did he shave in the shower?
My word. So Monty has been rocking a beard because he works outside and so he can protect his face. So he's got a beard. But before his colonoscopy, he shaved his face. And I was giving him trouble about who you trying to impress or, I didn't think of what I just said before I said it. So...
Yep.
He's not a shave everyday guy. No.
Okay.
Like,
I'm glad my mind was able to go there on your behalf.
Oh my gosh, Matt.
Sorry.
Wah, wah. My cheeks right now. I'm blushing.
I couldn't stop.
It's like a train.
Well, yeah, it was kind of like that, where it's like, oh, I see the thing.
Yeah.
I see the person strapped to the train tracks, but it's these brakes. It's not going to be. Nope, not enough. Nope. There they went.
It's gone now.
Man. Whoops.
Oh. Whoops. Oh, gosh. Look out. Can't stop.
Oh, you hit her. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
I wasn't tipped off that a villain was going to be strapping a lady to the train tracks.
Right, and those silent movies, what do they say? I can't remember anything that they say except for they're fixing their mustaches.
Right, yeah, there's some twirling of a mustache, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, how any other colonoscopy feedback, Kate, or thoughts?
Everything went good. No polyps, no biopsies needed. His scar looked good, no scar tissue. He did notice a little diverticuli in there, but doesn't think that's going to give him any troubles and probably doesn't need to get another colonoscopy for another 5 years. So,
oh, good.
Everything went good. Yeah.
Congrats to you and Monty.
Yeah. So I picked him up when they called to say he was done. I picked him up and I'm like, I know you're hungry. What do you want? And he was like, one of everything. I was like, okay. So we celebrated a good colonoscopy with cheeseburgers and French fries and a chocolate shake.
Where'd you go?
Five Guys.
Good choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nom.
Lots of French fries and a milkshake.
Now, I don't think I mentioned this on the show. I know I mentioned to you off mic that I was like, oh, make sure you mess with him good.
Yeah.
And when he comes out of anesthesia, did you do that? You take advantage of Monty being all high?
No, he was fine.
Oh.
I kind of got excited though because I watched a lady be walked out to her car with the nurse and she looked out of it. So I was like, oh man, this is going to be good.
Rubbing your palms together. Hoorah.
Right? get my phone ready, set it on record.
But no, he was pretty sober, huh?
He was fine. He was like, hey, how's it going? And how are you?
Like, oh, Monty, you're so boring right now. You're supposed to be high. I wanted to get you giggling.
I know. Come on, man. Give me something.
You try tickling him or anything like that? Like, I'm going to get some giggles out of you one way or the other.
Oh, no. That's the thing. Okay, so Monty's a pretty happy drunk. Like, that's kind of how he gets when he gets drunk. And it happens like maybe once a year that he gets like this giggly, laughing, dancing drunk. And it's so much fun. But he doesn't do it very often.
What's Monty's beverage of choice?
He's a beer drinker.
Okay.
But if there's like an occasion, like St. Patrick's Day, where there's other drinks like handy. Oh, okay, I'll have one. And yeah. Like
what, a Irish car bomb, something like that?
No. There's the apple pie, and then there's
apple pie.
This is bad. I'm trying to remember. It was 2 St. Patrick's Days ago.
Okay.
And there was some sort of, we were at the bar, and there was some sort of shot being passed in our little circle. And Monty was like towards the end of our circle. You know, when you take a shot and you pass it down so that you make sure everybody's got one before you take the group shot together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Monty's towards the end, and we're running out of shot glasses, and people are like, everybody get yours yet? Monty had drank like 3 of the shots he was supposed to pass on.
Oh, wow. Okay. So he was, I assume he was pretty far along then by the time. So if he was able to be inspired to make that decision.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't just like, well, you're not getting one, I'm going to take this. Yeah, no. It was pretty far along.
I figured if you were far enough along during St. Patrick's Day that you had switched to apple pie shots. Is that what you said?
I think, Matt, obviously there was lots of things flowing that...
Yeah.
Monty's not a shots guy in general, but I was trying to think of the ones that he did take shots of.
Remind me, you are a pretty big St. Patrick's Day fan, right?
I am a huge St. Patrick's Day fan, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, you guys make a float and everything.
We have a float in the Topeka Parade, and 3/4 of my heritage come from Ireland. So,
how long you guys been doing that Topeka Parade float thing?
Since I was little.
Is it just your mom that lives out there currently?
No, most of my family is Topeka.
Oh, okay.
Both sides of my family are mostly Topeka.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I have a brother in Kansas City, brother in Lawrence, but my sister and my mom are in Topeka, but like most of my aunts and uncles are Topeka. Yeah.
So you'll party it up for New Year's. When is St. Patrick's Day? Remind me.
March 17th.
March 17th. That's right. Have you started planning yet? Have you guys put together any schematics for the floats or anything along those lines yet?
We're usually last minute people. So the family email goes out about mid-February going, hey, who's going to be in town? Who can help? What's going on? But so 2 St. Patrick's Days ago, my oldest was the parade princess.
Oh.
And last St. Patrick's Day, my youngest was the parade princess, but they didn't have the parade. So we're hoping that next year they'll be able to do the parade and Ellie will be the parade princess. Fingers crossed.
The parade princess. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. You get to ride in a convertible and wave and.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at attending parades, though, in general.
It's the only parade that my children, I shouldn't say the only one they've ever been to. It's the only one that I take my kids to.
Now, does the parade always happen on St. Patrick's Day in Topeka?
No, it used to, but they've moved it to the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day.
Gotcha. So I know in Lawrence, when I worked out there, they always did it on the day of, and I was just always shocked at the number of people who were at it, and like, wow, I'm impressed that all these people are able to be off and at the parade and just getting completely sloshed in the middle of a Wednesday or whatever.
And now it's truly a safety reason they do it on the Saturday before, because it's downtown Topeka, and they have talked about, can we please get it on the day of so that we'll eliminate some of the people who are just there for the free candy, whatever. But instead, I I don't know if I want to say the police, security, something. They said they don't want to do it during the week because those office buildings are full of people. Mm-hmm. And should anything horrible happen, like a bomb or something
intense.
Terroristic, yeah, something horrible, like there would be less damage if it was on a Saturday versus on a work day. And I think it's sad that we have to, somebody had to think of that. So,
do they inspect your shoes at the parade?
No.
Okay. Not even for like a best shoe contest or anything like that?
No.
Best shoe buckle? Well, that's the finest shoe buckle I ever see.
Look how bright and shiny.
I'm not sure what that accent was, but whatever.
Nope. We usually do the 5K in the morning, and then the parade starts at noon. So run, and then go finish decorating the float, and then wait for the parade to start. And if you don't get to the staging area on time, Matt, you're going to be there forever.
And then you wrap up the day with apple pie shots.
Very
interesting, unique celebration there for Kate's family.
Yes. The one thing that sticks in my brain for sure what we did, other than something with Bailey's. I know that.
I wonder why your memory is not so...
I know.
Huh.
Yeah. Lots of good St. Patrick's Day memories that people tell me about.
Right. I remember hearing about some friends of mine that went to Pitt State, in Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Yeah.
Or like one of them, just to keep it more family friendly, fell asleep in some random person's lawn.
Oh, no.
And then like the mail lady walked by and was like, hey, and I think he flipped her off or something. Like it was.
Oh.
I was like, oh, man. Okay. Kind of a bit much, but all right.
Yikes.
I wasn't there to witness this.
No.
And I'm only friendly when drunk and around the postal employees, especially.
Yeah. I get it.
Drink responsibly.
Absolutely.
Luckily, apple pie shots probably, I bet, probably don't have too much alcohol in them, right?
Matt, I couldn't tell you.
Don't those fruity kind of shots, aren't they typically a little lower in alcohol content?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be giving bad advice.
It tasted like an apple pie. That's what I remember.
Okay.
Because I don't do brown. I don't do whiskey. I don't do, So like it has to be tutti frutti, or it has to be like a lame shot for me to do shots. I will say that thank God Fireball was not around when we were in college.
Oh yeah?
I don't even like cinnamon flavored things.
Mm-hmm.
There is something about Fireball in my brain that it's like, it seems like a good time every time. And it seems like we should do more and more and more. And I always regret it. And I don't understand. I probably could have died if Fireball was in college when we were in college.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. There's something about it. Like something snaps in my brain. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, Kate, you seem like you could be a whiskey person. I know you just clearly said that you're not.
Whiskey Kate is angry Kate.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you have had a journey down Whiskey Road, and it would,
yeah.
Okay.
I tried to fight a couple of Missouri football players at Kelly's in Westport.
Really?
Because, yeah, I did.
Oh my! So is that why you don't like whiskey, or the taste? Both.
Both.
Okay.
Both, but whiskey can get the job done. So there for a while, when you don't have a lot of money and you're going to the bars, you get a little whiskey first. Yeah. So that you get a good buzz. And
for whatever reason, I could see you, I picture you with whiskey over ice and, lots of whiskeys deep, and the kind of drunk that has trouble with just one eye. One eye's kind of going.
I could see that.
Almost a wink kind of thing happening.
A wink type of thing, yeah. Almost charming, but just a drunk.
So hopefully that's a compliment. I don't know, is it?
Yeah, no, so these Missouri football players, they were hitting on my friend, and she was being very polite about saying thanks, but no thanks. And one of them said, quit being a bee.
Oh.
Yeah, it escalated real quick. And I was like, you and me outside, let's go. And there was like 4 of them. And yeah, it was not pretty. It was like, just because she doesn't want to flirt back with you.
Oh man.
All of a sudden, yeah, it was.
God.
Meet me outside.
Even in the before times, even including the before times, it's been a long time since I've been to Westport at night.
Yeah.
Especially, and it's even been a longer time since I've been to Westport on like a weekend night.
I used to love Westport.
Yeah.
I did.
That's moments. Kind of weird going to a place and they're like, lift up your shirt. They have you show off like your waistband more or less,
I never had to do that.
Yeah, maybe maybe they make only guys do that. Or maybe it was me. I looked like I was carrying or something. I don't know.
Packing heat. I was like, what do you mean? Take off your shirt? What? I was a little offended. Nobody ever asked me.
Yeah, well, clearly they're like, I need to see this guy's abs. I bet you they're pretty good. And I was like, here you go.
Clearly, she is not cute enough.
Yeah.
Keep your shirt down.
Would you like to wash some clothes on this?
Right? Oh, I feel like Westport, I have these memories where they're like probably a little rose-colored, where I could sit here for probably a good 20 minutes mentally going down memory lane, like with a smile on my face, just going, oh, those were the days. And then not really willing to go revisit them. Like,
Right.
So you want to go to Westport this weekend? No, thanks. I'm good.
Yeah, I was just reminiscing with a friend the other day about our younger days, throwing back some sauce, and being like, you know what, I'm good to reminisce on that and not necessarily revisit that level of intensity. Yeah, feel pretty good. Yeah,
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.